The sun burned high in the shimmering blue sky, and the salty ocean breeze caressed Lily's tanned skin as she walked along the golden sands of the beach. Summer promised carefree days and nights full of secrets, and she was more than ready to embrace every moment intensely. Then, she saw him. At the far end of the beach, near a private bungalow, Ethan was leaning against a palm tree, a book in his hands and an air of pure confidence. He was the kind of man who seemed to have stepped out of a summer fantasy, with wind-tousled hair and a smile that spelled trouble. Lily wasn't the type to fall in love easily. But she also wasn't the type to run from temptation. Their first conversation was a subtle provocation, a game of words laden with hidden intentions. The way he looked at her, as if he could see straight through her soul while simultaneously challenging her, made her heartbeat quicken. The heat of the sun was nothing compared to the heat that was building between them. Their second night together was even more intense. A dinner under the stars, a barefoot stroll along the beach, and a stolen kiss beneath the full moon. The initial spark had turned into a flame. When Ethan pulled her into his arms, there was no turning back. The white sheets of the bungalow bore witness to every exploratory touch, every whisper laden with desire. His body was a mix of strength and softness, and Lily surrendered without hesitation. The nights that followed became a vicious cycle of pleasure and lust, an addiction neither of them wanted to break. At first, it was just a summer fling. But as the days passed, something changed. The way he held her hand when they walked along the shore, the way he looked at her when he thought she wasn't watching. The easy laughter between them, the conversations that lasted until dawn. Lily realized she was falling for him. And from the way Ethan pulled her closer, touched her face as if she were something precious, she knew he felt the same. But summer wouldn't last forever. On the last night before Lily had to leave, they met on the beach. The silence between them wasn't uncomfortable, but filled with unspoken words. Ethan pulled her into his arms and kissed her as if he wanted to etch his taste onto her skin forever. What if it wasn't just a summer, he whispered against her lips. Lily's heart pounded. She knew what he meant. She knew that, if she wanted, she could turn this hot summer romance into something much more lasting. With a trembling smile, she cupped his face in her hands. Then let summer never end. And under the glow of the moon and the murmur of the waves, they knew their story was only just beginning.